Young little Jimmy wants to learn how to play Rise of Nations, but the problem is that he sucks. But in reality, this game is easily playable, and that's how I'll be explaining that today. This flag, you see this menu. I know it looks overwhelming, but you just got to look at economic laws. You have military spending, how much money you want to put into your military. You have government spending. This is so your nation's stability can get better, and that actually increases your manpower. Security is pretty much similar to government. Education helps with research, which makes your military or economy much better. Anti-corruption is pretty self-explanatory. Stops corruption. Healthcare also helps with stability. Research is the amount of money you put into research. Resources is where you buy stuff from other countries. The reason why this is useful is so you can make factories. So I want to buy some copper, just like that, and I want to buy some gold. Any of these cities, all the circles or squares represent cities. So the bigger the circle is, the more population it is. Or if it's a square, then it has a population over 1 million people. So I'm just gonna click any city here, go to buildings, and then I'm gonna be getting a electronics factory. Now, what I do is that I go to the flag, the country, and I go to policies, and I go to ignore safety regulations. Policies adjust your nation's country towards what you like, and you can use it by political power. Political power is how much power your government has. So I'm gonna put ignore safety regulations on. So this is one of the more important things to use, because you can use it and you can make the process of making your factories and military much faster. A on your keyboard, it brings you to research, and also you can just do it by going to not country. You can also go to it by pressing the technology tab. You can research into anything. I usually do research I usually do research first before I do anything else, and you need research power. The reason why I have so much research power is because the game has been going on for a long time, but you can right click the tabs, and it takes amount of time for the technology to be done, and over time the technology gets better, so I can invest into any of this. And now my factory is done. We are gonna see this electronics. We made an electronic factory. We can do this, and we could sell it to these countries right here, and due to that we can see the economy. Our income actually increases dramatically. Like you see that jump. So we keep doing that, and the reason why we want to do this is because it actually helps us afford a larger military. I'm gonna keep doing that. Okay, that's good. Now, I want to click a city again and make a steel and motor factory. And that helps us design tanks. So for a steel factory, you need, I think, like less than 1 titanium, and for tungsten, you only need like 2-3 tungsten. And when I'm saying numbers, I mean units. So, and also one more thing for iron. One more thing for steel factories. You actually need iron for it. So I'm gonna be buying a little bit more iron. I want to start justifying on countries nearby. So how I do that is that I click on a country city, and I click the flag here, and then it brings me to the diplomacy tab, which allows me to do all of these things. In order for me to declare war, I have to click justify war goal. You can choose any of these, but most people choose conquest. So justify war, and the track on the justification time, I actually want to click this. It's blocking it. Hold on. I want to click this button, and you can see the justification time is on May 5th, which helps us make tanks, which are very, very useful for the early game. So I'm just gonna make some units of tanks. I can get rid of my infantry. You don't have to do this, but I'm doing it anyways. Now we can just justify. I mean, not just that. Now we have a war to do. And before I do that, I want to go back to the menu. Go to military. Go to doctrines. These doctrines help you a lot. So I'm going to click renewable warfare. This is only for tanks. And then I'm going to go to military leaders, get a general, and get him. And now I'm gonna drag my left mouse over these tanks. And then I'm gonna assign the group. So now we go to leaders. I have to assign a general. So now once I do that, German army is assigned. Now I can invade Czechoslovakia with a defensive and a offensive advantage. As you can see, I'm completely winning the war. Alright, you can see I just defeated all of Czechia's troops. The conquest of Prague, Pfizer, which helps us make civilian factories. That's all you pretty much have to know. And yeah. Civilian factories help make us consumer goods, which help us grow our economy even more. So when I was selling electronics earlier, we can do the same thing with electronics. So we're just going to sell it across the world and make our income much larger, which helps us with the military and invading countries. And that's how you pretty much win in Rise of Nations. And now, before I leave, I'm going to be invading France to show you one more final war. Go to military. See this military power? You only get it by fighting wars or trading your troops. And with the military power, we can go to military doctrines, like I said earlier, and we can actually upgrade our tanks. So, take attack, combine bombardment. I wanted to get steel division. That actually helps a lot, but now I'm going to be invading France.